What's out of Bill? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing some Session. Me, being an avid Skater XL player, I never really got into Session that much. I always found it too hard, too complicated, too clunky. But as the upcoming 1.0 release gets closer, I want to get better at the game, see if I can come at it from a novice point of view, maybe give the newcomers a bit of advice of what they expect when they buy the game, and just give them an overall impression of what the game actually looks like now before we get into 1.0. So here we are in LES Skatepark. I customized my skateboard a little bit just to give him a bit of style, you know what I mean? But we're going to just try to get the basics, see what it's like just to hit a grind in this flat ledge. So kickflip 5-0, kickflip out, not bad. I like the way it zooms in when you hit a grind. Kickflip lip, spins out pretty quick. I want to get that a little bit better. Nice, kickflip board. One thing I will say about this game, which I've always really liked, it definitely has a sense of atmosphere for sure. You play Skater XL, it feels like you're just like on your own in like a sandbox. This definitely feels like the game is alive. It's got a bit of an environment to it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, trade a lip, I think that's what it was. Yeah, one thing I've always found about this game is that it's always been super clunky to me. I don't know if it's because my PC was always bad or what it was. Like, it just always felt like animation wise and everything like that, it always felt just a bit like you have to do your inputs a bit before you're supposed to do it and that stuff. Oh, nice little gap to grind there. Yeah, I always felt like the animation wise, I know it's not a full game yet and everything like that. So I will say about this game, if you're coming from a Skater XL standpoint, right? Sick, that looked great. If you're coming from a Skater XL standpoint or a skate kind of standpoint, you just want to get a skateboarding game again, it's going to be super hard for you to get used to this. And what I mean by that is it doesn't really reward you for being like a novice. Like, it wants you to like take time to learn how to play this game. It's definitely a learning curve. I know you can change the controls and the menus and stuff like that to make it a bit easier for yourself. And that's one thing the game has going for it. It has customization control wise. Kind of, you can make the game how you want to make it. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to play it like Skate, you can play it like Skate. And I don't mean like I usually you play the game like Skate. I mean control wise, you can play it like Skate, where you can have it on one stick and you can turn with the analog sticks, or you can have it like you turn with the triggers, do the tricks with both feet, which I think I prefer because I just play Skater XL a lot, so I'm just used to that like trigger kind of turning and stuff like that. So, but if you're used to the Skate analog style where it's one stick and it gives you one input, go for it. But then I will say is you're kind of missing out on the whole simulator aspect of the game, because there's a lot more things you can do with the game when you're doing it like that, when you're playing it with the double sticks and stuff like that. Like, just cruising wise, this game looks great for sure. Like, as in, it's a lot better looking than Skater XL, a lot better looking than Skate in my opinion, but it just has the lacking aspects of like animations, which I hope, because this is early access, which I hope in version 1.0 that they kind of make everything a bit more polished. Like, as in, you see there when you're just a bit off from a ledge, you fall off and you glitch through the ledge or whatever. You don't really like magnetize to anything. I guess that's the simulator aspect of the game. I would hope they could go and clean up some animations. Just like stuff like that. When you're in a manual, I tried to flip out there and I flicked too quick. And if you flick too quick, the game just doesn't register it. So it's one of them things where you kind of have to get used to like putting your inputs in like slower and stuff like that. Whereas in Skater XL and Skate, it kind of rewards you for flicking fast and flicking quick. That is sick, the way it zooms in on the board and the wheels are still moving. That looks unreal. But yeah, I'm super hyped for the new game to be coming out. Like, Skater XL, let's go. Why I love it, and it's got the best maps and like the mod support and stuff like that. I know this has mods too, but as I said, I'm new to this game. I haven't actually checked any out. I think the way Skater XL plays is just so clean and so kind of fluid that when you go to this, your reaction would be very jarring. Like, I think you'll be like, whoa, is this supposed to be this slow? And what this game wants you to do is to be as realistic as possible. It doesn't want you to do tricks like one back to back to back to back. It wants you to really put in the effort of go to this ledge, do a kickflip, do a 5-0, or, you know, do a nose grind as clean as possible. Like, it wants you to do a kickflip backside tail, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't want you to do like a hard flip backside nose grind 270. Yeah, like, it wants you to do the more realistic trick. It's hard to really get flow, and that's obviously because I'm new to this game and I don't know what I can and can't do yet, if that makes any sense. Like, if I'm in playing Skater XL, I know I can kickflip backside tail, I know I can do kickflip whatever, you know what I mean? But this is kind of like you have to choose your tricks wisely, which I guess is realistic, because if you in real life, let's say you're skateboarding, you're like, I can kickflip or I can board slide, you're not going to just try tray flip board slide like in a line. You're going to just, it kind of rewards you for like progressing in the game, so you want to get your individual tricks better and better and better. Let's go. The more simple you keep it in this game, the better you'll get at it, I guess, if that makes any sense. Oh, one thing I miss from Skater XL, man, is the little pin dropper. I think that needs to be in every action sports game because it makes the most sense. You don't want to be faffing about like getting off your board, trying to put down a marker. You know, Skate had the same problem. It's just way quicker to have like a little pin dropper where you can just drop your skater. Let's go. Do you know what I mean? They're like the animations in and out are a bit clunky. I always found this game is very clunky to get in and out of grinds. That's probably because you're going to have to put a separate input in when you get into the grind. And what I found is like the rails and stuff are quite short. So it's like when you put your input in, like you're already off the rail. So it's kind of hard to get in and out of the rail. Like I'm finding it tough, like just to even grind in this rail. And that's probably what it wants it to be. It wants it to be tough. It wants you to work for your tricks. Which if you just want to get onto the game, do a nollie 50-50 down the rail straight away, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. It's a learning curve for sure. That was sick, but again, animation was a bit wonky, but we'll let it slide because that was kind of fresh. I find it so hard to gauge the speed in this as well, like as in, should I do 3 pushes, should I do 4, you know what I mean? Like it's so hard to like, and it's not quick enough out of the pushing animation to get back to your board to flip. You want to push 3 times and then get back on the board, but you're already at the rail, you know what I mean? So I think the animation just needs to be a bit quicker. What happened there? Nice, nollie heel feeble. Nice, tray flip crook. Finally, we got it. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of like kind of progression. It's like, oh, I need to figure out what speed it is. I need to figure out what pop I need, because the longer you hold, that was fresh. Wasn't expecting that. The longer you hold your pops in this game. So for instance, if I squat and then do a kickflip or a pop show it will go higher. Whereas if I try to flick it quick, it's the complete opposite in Skater XL and Skate. So if you flick it quick, you'll do a higher kind of pop. Well, I know Skate's a bit different, but if you can do the double pop in Skater XL and stuff like that. Skate, this is kind of similar to Skate, where the longer you hold down, the higher you pop. I just think I kind of prefer the high pop in Skater XL, where you kind of hold down. I also, what I do prefer in Skater XL as well, just to pull down to pop. You know what I mean? Because you have to pull down and pull up to pop trick in this game, which is very like Skate. But I feel like Skater XL kind of nailed it with the quick pops and etc. like that. So like if you want to do a quick ollie or quick pop over a curve, you can just pull your stick down and you'll do a little pop. This is more like you have to pull up, pull down, or pull down, pull up. That's more like Skate. But yeah, I'm getting kind of used to it now, guys. Getting kind of the hang of that. One thing I love about this game is the brick noise. That when you're skating on brick, it's class. Oh, great little sound. Love to see it. Let's pull up to this little rail spot, see if we can get on this. Nice. Could look better, but I'm getting there. I don't know why you kind of slip off rails once you're already locked in. I guess I wasn't all the way on. Nice, looks sick. Shove crooked grind. I feel like it doesn't want you to do like hard tricks, and I guess that's the, oh, that's sick. Frontside 360 kickflip to board slide or lip slide, whatever that was. But I feel like I want you to keep it as simple as possible, and that's exactly what they're going for, and they've obviously nailed that, because it's not impossible to do hard tricks, but it's almost better just to do the simple stuff because it looks so much better, if that makes any sense. Now, one critique I would have about this game so far anyway, and before the new maps and stuff come out, I feel like a lot of stuff is like not lined up properly, and I know they're going for the realism aspect as, you know, this is street riding, you know, you're never going to find a perfect spot. Bro, I'm playing a game. I don't want to have like 2 pushes up to this little ledge here. Give me a bit of a run up for this, or have it like run into something else. It's so hard to flow around the streets and get stuff done because, let's go, just because like nothing really lines up. And I guess that is, you know, that's what street skateboarding is in real life. But I think from a game aspect, and I think Skate even got this to an extent, like you can make it as realistic as possible, but at some point you're going to want it to be flowy, you're going to want it to do crazy tricks, you're going to want it to do whatever. And I know you don't need to be doing 1080s and stuff like that, but just give me something to where I can, you know, go from this ledge to the next ledge. Like, guys, I do this ledge, yeah, I'm off the ledge, okay, I'm into the streets. Where do I go next? Can't go over here because I'm not lined up for this. I can't go over here because I'm not lined up for, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you're going to have to find a spot that has like multiple little ledges in between and kind of go from there. Nice. Oh, I didn't know how to get out of the blunt slide. How do you get out of blunt slides? Here we go. That was sick. I was saying, like, I just hit 2 ledges there. Where do I go now? Like, you have to kind of line yourself up for these spots, and I know that's what street skating is, but you know, it's just one of my quarrels with this game. So I hope like once the new one comes out, or once they update it, you kind of have better spots to kind of just cruise around, rather than having to like get off your board, line up the spot, go from there. You know what I mean? Oh, nose bump 278. Nice little line, cap it off into the 360 shove. In short, will I probably play Session again? 100%. I can find myself just from even playing this update that I haven't played before. It's just animation wise, flow wise, graphics wise, it's a lot better than it was before. I gave it a hard time. Hopefully when version 1.0 comes out, everything will be even more smooth and it'll be a lot easier to play. I'm gonna give it a better shot. If you guys have any mods or anything you want me to get installed in this game, give it a shout. I've never put mods in the game. I don't even know how to do it, but I'll figure it out for you guys. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, you want to see more Session, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to stay updated with all my videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.